So, episode part 2 of the X-Men 97 finale. Of course, Charles comes back and reveals that, yeah, I know I left all of you to Eric, but I gave you free will. I gave you everything you wanted to live out life and not just be my students. And then, of course, all the group gets together. All the group has to come together to stop Bastion and end him and Sinister's plan. And I mean, Rogue wakes up as well, which is nice to see. And she recovers from after Remy death, and then they have to talk about, like, because Magneto, of course, sent the message out to everyone, and he's going back to his old evil ways. Even when he meets with Eric again, and he talks about, all these years, Charles, you told me to continue your legacy and I took it over for you, and then you're like. He's obsessed with rebuilding Genosha because we know Magneto always sees, like, in his mind, he sees humans as the enemy and he sees mutants as his kind. It's very much him and Charles have always been very much a Malcolm X style, MLK, Martin Luther King style feud a little bit. They're very similarity to them as well. And like, Rogue goes back to being a villain. I'm like, oh, don't do this, Rogue. After you just lost your true love, go back to being a villain again like she used to be. Like, come on. And then Roberto joins, and you're like, Jesus. And then there's two teams. One team stops, of course, Eric. And then one team has to stop Bastion. And there's epic fights we see with Sentinels. And the Bastion's up online. And he's making his own kind of, like... Basically, he's doing the plan that the bad guy from Guardians 3 was to do. Basically make his own utopia. And... there's some epic fight scenes, and I love the fact they're all wearing their comic suits from the original. Like, Jean's wearing her, like, Marvel Girl outfit, Cyclops in his blue outfit, Wolverine in his I think it's his orange and kind of orangey suit, not the yellow and blue suit that I know. It's going to be in the live action Wolverine and Deadpool 3, but that's different. There's epic fights and all that. There's great one-on-one battle talks with Eric and Charles. Like, Charles and Eric, don't do this. You're making things worse. There's no time and all that. Bastion's making things worse. And Eric's like, I don't care. I want to save my people. I want to rebuild Genosha and all that. And then this massive battle, and then Wolverine just comes in, stabs him, and then he's like, you think you can do that? And then, not even joking, Eric takes Logan and literally, like, eviscerates adamantium skin. He rips it out from the old comics. I'm like, what? He's going back to his bone claws now. Like, what? It's been like it's kind of like in the Wolverine movie, but not. But like in this show, it's better. And the Wolverine film was stupid when Logan finds the Silver Samurai, and then he's about to kill him, and then he just takes adamantium. Oh, it's a bit silly. That was the most dumbest reveal. That was the most unexpected twist in that movie. But anyway. You have a lot of great fights with Jean and Sinister, and then like, Sinister takes over Cable, and then Cyclops is horrific, and you're like, what's happened? And I like, Jean just died. Like, Jean died. I'm like, no, we can't lose Jean again after Madeline just went. Like, bloody hell. Oh my god, I'm so good. I'm so, like, devastated after that finale. Like, I don't know where part 3 is gonna go and how this leads into the next couple more next more seasons. I'm like, I gotta say, this one was crazy, and I love it for many reasons. That's my quick little thoughts on the show.